Today, we're gonna cover the top 5 myths in AI. Welcome to 5 Minutes 5 Ideas. I'm your host Samanve. To reach the peak of AI innovations, the majority of the population needs to have a solid understanding of it. It's only when the people outside of the AI industry understand AI that we'll really start seeing the true potential of AI in changing the world around us. The first myth about AI is that it can think for itself just like a human brain. You might have seen many news articles just like this. They're crafted with sensational headlines that allude to AI advancing itself to our detriment. And because it's a software, we assume that it is much more intelligent than a human brain. But it couldn't be further from the truth. An AI thinking for itself is very different to humans thinking for themselves. A common technique referenced in these news articles is reinforcement learning. Let's suppose that we are tasked with training an algorithm how to clear the level on a platform game. This platform game features a player and a flag at the end of the platform, which the player has to reach in order to clear it. And the only controls allowed is moving forward, backward, and jumping. So it's not dissimilar to playing Mario. So you need 2 algorithms for this. The first one will figure out the sequence of the controls needed to reach the flag. And the second algorithm is the reinforcement learning algorithm. So this algorithm scores the first algorithm in its performance. So it awards it +1 point for moving forward, -1 for moving backwards, 0 for jumping. So as you can see, the first algorithm will keep trying random things in order to optimize the algorithm and maximize the score. So you can see that the AI has no context of the game. It only knows it from a mathematical perspective, which is very different to how humans think. We tend to rely on our biases, judgment, and emotions to make decisions, not just logic. So it's going to be a long time till AI catches up with our way of thinking. Fun fact, AI algorithms are yet to become as intelligent as a toddler. The second myth about AI is that it's going to take all of our jobs. That's definitely true for jobs that require manual labor or some sort of pattern recognition, such as the job of a factory worker, cashier, and even some parts of medicine. On the other hand, jobs that require creativity, empathy, and complex decision making are safe. This includes teachers, social workers, CEOs, and economists. Now, going into the future, I think that there's going to be an increasing amount of hybrid jobs, which requires the collaboration of humans and AI. So AI would take care of all of the manual repetitive work so that humans can focus more on the creative side of the job. And this is going to bring on a new meaning to what work means to human beings. The third myth about AI is that it's dangerous. Now, AI in itself is not dangerous as it's only a tool. The danger of AI is dependent on how much of a saint or a devil the user is. Beneficial uses of AI include predicting cancers better than humans, helping farmers tend to their crops better, and creating new types of art. The bad uses of AI include social manipulation for the purpose of rigging elections, and creating addictive social media apps for the purpose of generating ad revenue. As you can see, the danger of AI is completely dependent on who uses it. So it's not dissimilar to use of medicine by a doctor. The same medicine that can cure diseases can also result in death if it's not used the right way. The fourth myth about AI is that it's 100% objective. Given that AI is a software, you'd naturally assume that it's rational and just, unlike emotionally charged human beings who make decisions based on bias and prejudice. Now, the performance of an AI algorithm is strongly tied to what kind of data it's trained on. So naturally, the data fed to AI algorithms is tainted with human biases, which includes gender and racial biases. So the AI algorithms replicates the behavior of humans instead of being superior. So there's leaps and bounds to be made before AI can truly become 100% objective. The final myth about AI is that it's complicated. The underlying mathematical principles behind AI algorithms can be quite daunting to anyone, especially those from a non-STEM background. And AI can also seem very guarded given the number of big tech companies that engage in it and also the number of researchers in the field. But Python packages such as sklearn, TensorFlow, and PyTorch readily abstract away the mathematical complexity to allow you to use AI algorithms in just a couple of lines of code. So if you've got a problem to solve and you think AI can help you, definitely go ahead and try these software tools. Don't let your lack of knowledge in maths hold you back, because as you start engaging in it, you'll start learning the underlying principles by default. And you don't really need to know it 100% to make effective and impactful use of the technology. Hopefully you learned something new today to help you understand AI a bit better. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.